afternoon, everyone. Andrew Smith from Royal LePage, Kelowna. Welcome to Coffee with Andy for Wednesday, May 17th, 2023. We're at Analog Coffee on Sunset Drive, downtown Kelowna. We've been here a number of times, close to the lake, close to the casino, close to the Delta Prospera Cultural District. Nice part of town. Not too busy in the afternoon in any coffee shop in town. That's why we're here. For the week ending Sunday, May 14th, we saw another 58 residential sales in Kelowna at an average sale price of $1,053,000. Now, both those numbers have been static for the last little while, predictable, not changing too much, and that's fantastic, really. They're nice numbers to be stuck at, plus or minus 60 sales and just over $1 million. The 58 sales represents a reasonably strong week in a reasonably strong spring market, and that's despite interest rates being high, pressure on buyers because there's not as many listings as they would like, and it's tough to negotiate a sale price with a seller who is selling their house at less than what they would have sold it a year ago. So bravo to these 58 people who bought a house last week and the 60 or so who bought a house the week before. It's hard to do. Story I see with prices stabilizing and even increasing in a lot of our different communities throughout Kelowna is that the best time to buy a home in Kelowna was yesterday. And the market's just not gonna crash. Just deal with that. And the best time to sell a house is never. If you can hold on to your house and put tenants in it, I know we have draconian residential tenancy laws that favor tenants, but it's gonna go up. I know it's gonna be work and all that sort of stuff, but if you can hang on and own two houses, I know not a lot of people can, but if you can, best time to sell your house is never. We're still ironing out some quirks in our town, and I think we need to do that before we see another step out in prices. People are still concerned here about flooding. We have flooding season now. We seem to have 100-year floods every 3 or 4 years. The lake gets high, the rivers and the creeks have problems. So we build dikes, we fortify them, we have sandbagging systems in place, but nevertheless, it's just one of the threats we have in our community. Forest fires are another threat. This time of year, my gosh, it's smoky out. I know these are from fires that aren't near us, but today's the first really smoky day of the year. And most of the forest fires that we see early in the season tend to not be lightning strikes, they tend to be human caused. So there's a lot of education going on everywhere in British Columbia to not start campfires, to not throw your cigarettes out the window, to just to be really aware of what you're doing around fire, because it can spread really quickly. So once we minimize those threats, it's definitely going to impact the livability in our community here. All of these things are happening right now, and you can certainly see the growth just by taking a walk downtown Kelowna and counting the cranes and the new construction, just all the activity going on. Switching gears to apartments, 23 sales last week, an average sale price of $523,000. $523,000 was pretty good. It's kind of an outlier week because there was a sale in Centuria, the penthouse sold for just under $1.5 million, and there was a condo on the 4th floor in the Cove lakefront sold for $1 million. So that skewed the numbers way up. The average sale price year to date is $480,000, which is probably more in line with what you see a condo sell for in Kelowna. So in conclusion, things are blissfully uninteresting right now, and we love predictability. And if you're in Kelowna, drop by, give us a visit. Andy Smith, Royal LePage, Kelowna. Thanks for watching. See you next week.